Hey, how's it going? It's Sam here, Sam Jones Art. So I've uploaded quite a few thumbnail time lapses already to my YouTube channel, and quite a few people have been asking if I could do a narrated version where I kind of talk through my thought process. So I start out with a 1080 by 1920 pixel canvas. I think it's at 300 dpi. So I start out with a sketch layer. I think blue's pretty good to use. Lots of other people do it, and I think it looks cool. So for this one, Stun, Shroud editor, said normally he just gives me a really short brief. It's normally like the YouTube video title that he's just edited. So I think this one was, I don't know, I've just broken my arm or something, because it was when Shroud broke his arm. So I thought, oh, it'd be quite funny to do a interesting pose with the arm, kind of play with it a little bit. So it's me, I have a mirror on my desk, and I'm just doing like really weird arm movements in it and facial like expressions in it to try and copy from. I normally have different references, and the mirror mainly me making goofy expressions. So I've done a sketch layer, and I've lowered the opacity and made a layer on top, which is the line art. So I'm using just a normal round brush, like the default one that comes with Photoshop. Black, I think it's 8 pixels, a round brush, and I have the smoothing set to around 30ish, and that just helps with line shake and whatnot, so it's like nice, so you can get some really smooth lines that look quite nice. So I've just gone over, neatened everything up, gone over the blue sketch layer. What am I doing here? Probably waiting, sending a screenshot to Stun to make sure that it's all cool, like all okay and good. Quite a few people have been asking why I block it out in grey first. I never used to do that. Well, I started about a year ago. It just helps to kind of look at the shapes and see how they'll fix. Quite often I just zoom out on the canvas to look, because that's how you'll see it on YouTube. You'll see it quite, well, tiny. A thumbnail. You'll see it thumbnail sized. So it kind of just helps block out the shapes. On to colouring. So another reason why I do it in black and white is because you can select the grey layer, and I don't know what that little symbol is. The little square with the pixels I've got set on just underneath the blending mode thing. That means that you don't go out the lines when you're painting, so it's really good for colour. I'll just do the beard. I just do a new layer, and with his hair colour I just kind of paint the lower half of his face just completely in full, and then lower the opacity of that, and then just add it to the paint layer. The background, kind of just doing the background from his stream, because normally the title that Stun gives me is kind of just holding this gun or this gun's OP or whatever, but this one was quite different because it was just I've broken my arm, so it was like a real life video. So we wanted to show that he's broken his arm. I've got his background from his streaming set up there. Blur it. Oh my god, I love blur so much. I'm gonna blur the microphone in a second because I don't know, it makes the person stand out from the background. Got an arrow here, lovely arrow pointing at the hand. Ooh, always use arrows, and his chair as well. Add some dust particles because it looks fancy, and then add some like weird color layer over the top and set it to screen blending mode, because and then you like lower the opacity of that. It just adds like more color variation to it. I don't know, I just think it looks pretty cool rather than just the normal colors. And then yeah, finished. And then that is done for this one. I'll definitely do some more of these because I know that I kind of skipped over some things. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do some longer ones, and let me know if you have any questions on how I do things that I haven't touched on this video. Have a good Easter, people, and see you later.